Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda. I'm Nick Park, and I find that as I get older, I wake up earlier in the mornings. I used to find it difficult to get up in the mornings, but now I'm 62 years of age, and I find most mornings I'm awake before 6 a.m. And so I've discovered there's no point trying to get back to sleep then. I get up and I make a start on the day. But one thing I have discovered is this, that starting the day right determines the course of the whole day. You know, if I start the day out wrong, if I get off on the wrong foot at the beginning of the day, then that can produce an atmosphere. It can produce a day that is not productive. It can produce a day that is not enjoyable. It can produce a day where I'm a bit of a pain to the people round about me. So it's important that I start the day well. I've discovered two things that are absolutely essential to starting a day off in a good way. One is a good cup of coffee. I love coffee. I love espresso coffee. I need to start my day with a couple of double espressos. And I'm fussy about my coffee. I don't just buy anything I can find in the supermarket. It doesn't do the trick for me. So I actually order in my espresso coffee, especially from a supplier in Denmark, and get supplies sent in regularly. But you know what? Even more important than a good cup of coffee is to start the day off in praise. Because I find when I start my day off by praising God at the beginning of the day, it seems to set a course. It sets a course for my mind. It sets a course for my heart that pointed in the right direction. I've learned that you need to know where you're going. You know, sometimes I've gone on journeys in my car and I'm in such a rush, I don't actually know where I'm going. I know I've got Google Maps on my phone, but I don't set it up beforehand, and I jump in the car. And you know what? That can actually be a dangerous thing to do, because then you're on the road, you're driving, and you're trying to set the Google Maps to get to where you're going. But doing that while you're driving is confusing, and to be honest, it's illegal. It makes you a danger to other road users. And I've learned that's something I cannot afford to do, even if I'm in a hurry. Even if I'm late to get to where I'm going, if I don't know the directions very well, I need to set the destination into the Google Maps, put it up on the magnetic dash holder, put my phone up there on the magnetic dashboard holder, and that way I'm going to get to where I'm going. I have to set my course before I start off, and it's just the same with with living my daily life. I have got to set the course for the day ahead. Now, the thing is, I don't know exactly where I'm going to go each day. There's stuff's going to happen. You know, we make plans. I plan things out in my diary, but then there's all kinds of stuff happens. There's a phone call comes in that's an emergency, and you've got to drop everything and deal with that. There's something happens at home. You've got to deal with that. So you don't know exactly what's going to happen in a day, but I do know that everything that is going to happen will be better whenever I start the day off by praising God. So for me, praising God at the beginning of the day is like setting that GPS. It's like setting the destination on Google Maps before I go on the journey. It makes sure that I'm going to go in the right direction. I'm going to go the right way. I'm going to do it in a way that pleases and honors God, and in a way that's going to make me the maximum blessing to the people that are round about me. I wouldn't like to start a day off without my morning coffee, and I certainly wouldn't want to start a day off without taking time to praise the living God. And I would encourage you to do the same. Make praising God part of not just your daily routine, but the beginning of your day. Give him that first fruits of your day, and you will be amazed at what God will do throughout the rest of the day. You'll be amazed. You'll achieve more than you thought possible, because you've given him the first fruits of your day by coming to him in praise and worship. May God bless you today. Join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda.